right, Fofo, so please reintroduce yourself.
Okay, my name is Abeni Ganamuzu. I'm from Togo, and I'm the founder of Elite Soccer Youth Development Academy, especially based on White Oak, Silver Spring in Montgomery County. And our goal is to work with the immigrant kid, and 85% of our kid program from Africa and other Spanish, Latino, and Caribbean, and a very diverse program. And we're working with the kid here, to avoid to be on the street. Also, work with them to diabetic, and especially healthy program. And so far, so good. We've been on a place over 17 years in the community, trying to make sure we combine the school and physical activity, so our kids can be on a positive line. We also do every Monday, 5 to 6:30 at the leadership program, from middle school and high school kids. In terms to adjust them, talking to different topics, financial, education, style life skills, and public speaking, and all those kind of stuff we do. And we also have different guests also coming from different field. Come, and 2 weeks we're gonna have the police coming to come meet the kids and talk to them about career and also the relationship between the police and the community. And the following weekend they will come back to hold the training here and play with the kids for 2 hours. So those are things that we've been doing in the community, trying to be have our kids to be in a positive line.
Perfect, excellent. So you mentioned the police coming, that you have an upcoming activity with the police. What do you think is the role of the police, and also what is your opinion of the Montgomery County Police Department?
As everybody know, there was so many confusion about the role of the police in play on the community, and I can believe the way Montgomery County Police have been taking the big step to merge the community and the police job. Police not just to be on the police to have a sticking hand and a tapping on the citizen and the community, no matter what your background, color, whatever. But we believe in a relationship with the police and the community police to be on the community like a protector, a savior, one who guides, one who can come between the kids and the community, show the love, and make that fear who citizens and the community have against police to be broke down. So that's the way now we working totally to bring police frequently to our program. Have a meeting with them, sit down and have a coffee with the citizens, high school students, talked about different topics to break down the barrier who everybody know for the whole United States. Where's the police? Everybody's scared. Blah, blah, blah.
Right. So do you think the Montgomery County Police does that?
They're doing very well. And as another program we do, night of what you call it? Is another program coming on the month of August as a night of. Is a night who all the citizens, and the police collaborate on one place, play games, soccer, basketball, share pizza, and a different organization will be part of it. It will be happening on a different rec center. So one will be Brittany, and another one will be in Mid-County on October 6th. So it'll be National Night Out. They call it National
Night Out.
Yeah. So it's a day who police being interfere with the community, and then we share, we play together, we do things together, and then also the community and the council member, all those come to talk to police and to make sure everybody is getting along.
Oh, that's an excellent initiative. So when did all these activities, all these how would I say this community building initiatives? When did it start?
We started since last year. And through an African AC, what you call it,
the African Immigrant Caucus.
Yes. And I believe I attended one of the 2-day meeting to see how we can bring the gap between the police and And from there, we take a step. And we do, 2 weeks ago, we do youth national out.
Yes.
And all the whole Montgomery County.
Yes.
It take a week, different Friday on different channel. So 2 weeks ago, police and the community here, all the youths will be here. It was a basketball game, soccer, music, cookout here, and the police was there. And then in 2 weeks, so we already sent an email to the police. They're coming to join our youth, so we can put other topic and plan on the place too. So over a year and a half now, the police is now more the one who chase, but more police who's in the community trying to solve problem, trying to be present to avoid the issue. So that's where we see the Montgomery County Police Department working on the community now.
That is an excellent, that's great. These are great initiatives, great ideas. And so what do you think, are you familiar with the new immigration reforms?
Yeah, I don't see anybody who's aware of that, Trump immigration reform or who really put everybody on the side.
Yes.
And then, as a myself immigrant, and then that kind of scary law they're trying to push is now technically going to be affect only in the African community, but generally it'll be affecting Latino, Caribbean, African, anybody who is not born to this country come to look for the daily bread and live, afraid about those kind of policy. But we believe a strong community can go overhead to that kind of stuff, and everybody's that kind of policy now different everything, and everybody kind of lay back now, pay more attention to detailing, because everybody's scared to not just do a mistake on the street and people jump on USA deportation. So it's kind of scary, and at the same time, people are paying more attention to that kind of, and everybody's praying to that to not be succeed and affect the whole community.
And not affect the whole community, yes.
And as an example, like we have one Latino family joined us 2 or 3 weeks ago. And then as a founder, and then we had to go through paperwork. Well, we start calling the family to have a paper. They totally refuse to release. And then even go behind to stop talking with us. So since the boy is good and we wanted to have him on the team, we had to go to another Latino organization, CASA, to make sure we find somebody who can talk to that family, let them trust us, say, hey, we're not going to use your document or whatever to do anything, but it's just a proposal for your kids is coming to play here, or we need some stuff of information to let him show, so he can, but it's 19 regardless of immigration or any policy.
Okay, so do you think, what do you think the police can do to actually reassure the people, or what exactly needs to be done? Because you were speaking of the fact that most of the immigrants are kind of scared, so there's a real psychosis because I know that a couple of months ago there were tracks that were circulating that the ICE, the ICE officers will be stopping people on the street and asking them for their documents. And that created a serious psychosis among the immigrants, because some of them were afraid, because they were like, in France, this is what usually happens. They call the rafle and everything, but it was never experienced in this country.
I believe in Montgomery County, the county itself stand up with the Democrat Party and all council member, the county executive. The county supporting and the police department to now go overall to support that kind of Trump policy. So we on the Montgomery County and So we on the Montgomery County, and I believe police is now follow that kind of subscription movement, but we don't know how. But be my concern dealing with some council member, they're totally firm and they want to support the community no matter what you can. They want to promise it to any immigrant in Montgomery County. Here in Montgomery County is a safe place for anybody come from anywhere to be in a safe place and live and have a daily bread. So we don't know exactly, but I believe the government, the county executive, all those council members are working hard to now be tolerate those kind of things to permit the ICC to start roughly like the way it's happening in Europe.
Absolutely, yes. We don't want that to happen here in America. So you've mentioned all the great initiatives that the Montgomery County Police has displayed. How much involved they are in the community and how they want to be more visible. They don't want to be looked at as the ones that are like oppressing, stopping people, arresting people, but the ones that are more like friendly and who are there to serve and protect the community. So with that being said, sometimes, as law enforcement officers, it's their job to obey any judge, any court order.
I believe if you anything as a citizen or we do in the community, if you do the right thing, you'll be avoid to be stopped by the police or be punished by the police. I believe the police is hired to do their job to reinforce the security. So make sure everybody is playing his role. And I'm seeing the Montgomery County Police don't just jump and start hitting people before reflection, but the police we have here, they take a step to analyze, look the situation before. If you are wrong side on the law, you'll be punished. But punished with loyalty, with a dignity, not just be shooting people, all those stuff we didn't see here, but police is there. Presence are also avoiding people to commit crime or commit mistake. So it's good to have a police circulate everywhere to avoid the mistake to happen before they come into
So yes, it's more preventive.
It's more preventive. The police we have now is more preventive than the police we had before.
That's great. And then so what happens then? Because somebody was saying recently that every time that the police is doing something good, of course it's improving their image and the relationship with the community. But it can take one little incident for all the efforts to be completely ruined. So with now the new immigration law, the new immigration reform, the police sometimes, like I said, they have to play. Their role is to be law enforcement officers. So if they receive an order from a judge that they need to deport somebody that is very much beloved in the community, that could affect the image. Yes, and the community would start wondering, okay, who is going to be next? And that could, create another cycle of fear.
That kind of animosity is there, but I think so. It also makes the community for those who's not right in front of the law, to be careful, because if you know you are not right, you're not perfect or you're not stable.
Yes, or you're not in a legal status.
It's not legal status. Or even if you are in a legal status, you will find your way to respect the law to not get pointing. If you know you are illegal and then you start doing things you're not supposed to do, you'll be more vulnerable to expose yourself down. And then now we cannot blame the police to not do his job.
Absolutely.
If the police receive the order, police can come and do, and at the same time, police we have in Montgomery County don't want to go to that kind of direction. So it's half-half. And so you
feel like the police, the MCPD, they don't really want to do that. Okay.
So they, even the commandant, all those, so we see they are not fearful. They're not fearful.
They're fearful?
No, they're not for that kind of role, But what will take you to get reinforced, or maybe if you do something bad, or you know how to respect the rule, you are legal,
if you've broken the law.
You've broken the law. They will tap it from your finger.
Yes, they have to.
So they cannot do nothing. Right. But if you know your status and you doing the right thing, even if you on their list or whatever, they watch everybody.
Yes.
They're not going to come because they also there protect, because you have a family in the community.
Right.
You have a kid.
Right.
So how can you come even if they know they now, because they also protecting you halfway. But if you yourself, you exposing yourself, doing the bad thing, is nothing police or any other citizen can do to protect you.
Okay, so you feel like the burden is more on the individuals to actually avoid breaking the laws and being exemplary citizens. I mean, residents of the
that
community.
what I believe is not even that going to be only Montgomery County. It'll
No,
be
everywhere, absolutely.
If you know your status and then you can respect yourself, and then not broke that rule, you save first, and then you save your family.
That's true.
But so many people we know get tapping by the finger, deported, whatever. If you follow them, what they be doing, crook stuff, nobody can accept that.
So you feel like the few deportation orders that have happened, it was yes. Hello. Yes. So you believe that the few deportations that have happened were justified? You think so? You believe that it was probably because maybe the individuals or the people, they did something that led to it, but it wasn't.
I have when this program started. It was maybe 100 something from Guinea. Who was in this country illegal, but doing something different. When the State Department come with a name, they told them, say, there's no way. They went to the embassy and talked to the consular and the ambassador. Say, if you will now obey to give those people, to send them back, we are saying the American going to be broke down, the relationship they have between Guinea for the visa or whatever. So it's nothing the ambassador can do to protect. They call because those persons who on the red line to be kick out, they have a family here, but they are not doing the goods. They are
criminals.
They are criminals.
Okay.
So
you're not going to sacrifice a whole population for two criminals. Yes.
So
okay.
They believe told them we told you guys, even if you are here, nobody say anything. You can eat, you can feed your family, but if you start doing criminal stuff, you can do 1 and 2, 3. Make sure they're gonna get back to you, and then when they get back to you, you go to the jail or they kick you out. So that thing, was a problem. And I believe we know so many people who in our community do those kind of stuff, and then when they kick them, nobody cry.
Nobody.
And then also we have some people who do the right thing, and then by bad luck, they get into them, and people be so sorry for them.
Yes, and when this case happened, the same, police officers that you guys are playing basketball with has to be the one to do the job, the dirty
they had
job.
to. They will close in and do it because they have an order.
But is that going to still, and if the next day that same officer comes and he wants to play basketball, is it going to be
I believe we cannot, because it's not the police to make a decision. The decisions come from his higher position.
True.
So that way he's then they hire him to do his job. He will come to the community. If people want to listen to him, he will explain himself, say, hey, I'm here to do, but even I'm not want to do it, but look at your friend's status, look at his background, look at now. If it's you, if he explain himself, people not stupid. They can say, hey, you are right. You're doing the job. Our brother not supposed to go to that way.
Okay.
If you go, hey, so it's a keep. And the people, our immigrant family here in the community had to be careful. Even if we know what's going on, people had just to be careful. If you drive speeding, you have to reduce it. If you drive it with no insurance, go find the money to have insurance on the car. If you drive it with no driver license, find a way or stop driving. Take it,
public transportation
to avoid police to stop you. Because when the police stop you, they will pull your record, and then from that and then you go. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
So excellent. So it's true. So the community, the residents also have to be very responsible. They have to take responsibility for their actions. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Very true. I agree with you. And then, what do you think is so special about the District 20?
Oh, it's very diverse. Very diverse, and people look themselves more safe place to live, and even we still have so many issues to resolve to give a fully hand to our immigrant community. but I think so. Things is improving a little bit.
What kind of issues do you?
Something you can see now. We are here. If we are on Bethesda, we're not going to have that kind of feel.
Very true.
So it will take me a lot of work to lobby, to in terms of a safe place for our kids to play. That's true, but to do that, our people just want to be laid back. But this country, you have to step up, you have to raise your voice to get things for your family, for your community. So that's the I'm working now to bring our voice together. So when we stand up, like 1 million people say we want a brand new field here, they should shake it and then come and do it the next week. If you myself, I'm going every time meeting with the same people, they're not going to take me seriously.
So that's what you had to do in order to get
whatever you want.
Okay.
Exactly. So that's only we.
And how long did it take you to get to this point?
It took a whole lot, yeah. Yeah.
How many years would you
more
say?
than 3-4 years before
So
people
it took
start
you
trusting
3-4 years? Okay, so you have to build trust
You have to
first,
build trust
build
because
visibility.
Exactly.
Yes.
Be there, when they do something, you have to go supporting, make sure they see you have a potential. Like when they need somebody or something, you bring them. Then they say, oh, this guy, no, we can lead on him because he's playing the role. Because they are too, they need you to be sit down on the office.
Right.
But we can be more stronger as a voice together as an African community. If everybody want to play that role to become, no matter what you have it or you don't have it, it will be more beneficial for our kids in the community to have things like a basketball court, soccer field, pool, things who the youth need to be having not to be on the street.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes, because this is also a way of this is crime prevention
Crime
you
prevention.
are doing too.
Crime prevention. What we do here is a crime prevention.
Absolutely.
We have them here every day.
Yes.
Summer we increase our program
Okay.
to 2 days to 4 days.
Fine. With holidays.
Then to avoid them to be on the street and deal
Yes.
with nonsense.
Yes.
They
Absolutely.
here, we make them wrong. We work, they get home, they get tired, they eat, and then we are giving the summer camp from 9 to 4, and all those things is to prevent these kids to be be a good citizen.
So at least you keep them busy,
Yeah, to have
doing
something to-
positive things.
Exactly.
That is helping them health-wise and also in so many areas. That is excellent. And what would you say has been your worst experience so far living in this this area in Silver Spring?
It was 2 years ago. It was a December year. It was a shooting.
Oh.
Yeah, it was a shooting. And
So who was doing the shooting? Who were the actors of this
the author
shooting?
was a weekend house. It's the whole community. People playing is not our African community, but it was black American,
So
African
it was a
American
black person.
playing basketball over there. And we don't know what's bringing the problem. And the shooting coming.
Who shot him? Do you know? We never,
And people, the things happen before everybody react to see. But before that, I have a suspicion, and I told the police, but they never take it serious. And then when the thing happened now, they start realizing it's too late. And I had to stay here that day to 11 o'clock in the night. They want me to go and find to say testimonial to recognize the and all this drama. And then if
So it was somebody that you knew, the person that was shot?
we don't know anybody, but when they come, they see me, they know I'm here every day.
Right.
They believe so I see something.
Okay.
But even if I see something, I'm not going to see something because those people, if they took them after 3 years, they will come here, they go after me.
That's very true.
So
yeah.
and then when I said no, they forcing me. I said no.
So do you think it was gang violence?
It's a gang violence. It's a
Okay.
gang violence, drug, or those stuff. But we told them, say, 2 or a month ago, I told them, say, I need a president for the police here for 1 hour or whatever because we smell people smoke weed. They said, we don't have a short staff. And when the thing happened, now it's too late. Now all the police come here, like 40, 50 police, 25, 30 police, and they're trying to resolve the problem. I said, no, there's no way we can resolve it. If you are here, you'll be crime prevention. So those things happen and then change, the way to see things. So and then from now, and I went back and then the commandant give order to police to come here at least every day to turn around, stay for 30, 40 minutes and then go. So
that must have been very, very dramatic.
yeah,
and
that
it's
was
such a
such a tragedy.
Yes. Oh, wow. Excellent. Thank you so much, Coach Fofo. Do you have a few last words?
A few last words for you. Say, good luck for your research. And
Thank you.
as you know, the community we serve, everybody had to be involved.
Yes.
And we want to make a difference, not for us, but our kids' life. We need to step up and then put our voice together and then go against those who make a law, go against those who take a decision to say, hey, we are the people. And you cannot just take a decision for one person to affect the whole community.
Absolutely.
So that's what we need in our community now. So everybody to come out so we can raise our voice, voting, battling all those one decision they are taking who are affecting our family, our community. So if they see you come in a million, they think twice before they make a decision.
That's very
But if
true.
you only 2 people go there, hey, they say boom,
Yeah.
they're done. So
Yeah.
I'm
Number
number counts.
counts.
Number
Yes,
counts.
it
So
definitely.
I'm just placing whatever you're missing. So we need our community to get together. We don't want to travel city down, village stuff, but we come as one people, come from somewhere looking for a good living day for our family, ourselves here, to raise our voice so we can be,
effective.
yeah.
Absolutely, and be agent of change.
Agent
That's
of
very,
change, yeah.
very, very important. I have one quick last question. Like among the immigrants, because you are one very influential member of this of the residents of the District 20. What would you say is where is the majority of the immigrants from?
The majority, I can say, they're on the three or four power category on the Montgomery County, White Oak, Rich Cheney, and Mid County, and they also District 4 all the way to Tacoma Park, Langley Park. Montgomery County is full of immigrants.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you would say mostly Africans.
Africans, White Oak here and Rich Cheney.
Okay.
And then you see Latino on the most and Tacoma Park.
Okay. So you would say in White Oak it's mainly Africans.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. And the main countries in Africa.
Cameroon.
Cameroon, okay, good.
Ethiopia.
And Ethiopia, absolutely. Okay, excellent. Thank you so much, Coach Fofo, for your time. And we appreciate everything that you do and we wish you all the best. Thank you.
So much.
Okay.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.